Well, we are here with Margaret Morford. She has been with Jacksonville Public Library System for 15 years, and she is retiring officially next Friday, which is January 31st.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yay.
So why don't you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Oh, okay. I'm from Nashville, Tennessee. I went to Vanderbilt University to college and got my library degree there. I worked in the Tennessee Supreme Court Library. Then I became a law librarian down at Sanford, Cumberland School of Law. And then I came on to Jacksonville when I married my husband. He's a physician here in town. And I worked at a chemical company as a corporate librarian for many years, doing patent researching and chemicals researching and financial competitive intelligence until they were bought out. And then my life began at JPL 15 years ago. So,
yeah. So what was your first position here at Jacksonville Public Library? And which branch?
I was down at Maine for 12 years in special collections.
Okay. Uh-huh. And then what brought you over did you come to Willow Branch next?
No, I didn't come to Willow Branch. I was in the popular department for about 6 months. And I served as librarian at Webb for 5 months because they didn't have somebody there at that point in time. Then I came on over here to Willow Branch, promoted on up and became the branch manager here. And I've been here for 2 years.
Very nice.
Yeah.
So you've been here since 2005?
2004. I came in November.
November 2004. So you've been here through a lot of different changes with the internet and, like online services.
Right. I know when people, even in special collections, when they were doing genealogy research, they used to have to use the microfilm machines to look up things on the census. And meanwhile, Ancestry has come in and taken over a lot of that where they don't have to use a microfilm for the census records. So that's a big step. And then the microfilm machines have changed also. There you can do, they're computerized and you can put things in your thumb drive. And now they can scan documents up there, their photos. I mean, just even up there in special collections has changed, along with ebooks. Ebooks are really, they're just taken off like everything too. From those changes, the computers also for people to use the public computers have changed. They don't have to sign in on a whiteboard anymore. They can just scan their cards. So there's a lot of good changes here for the library.
Yeah, like as a librarian, probably before the internet and before ebooks and audiobooks were being able to be downloaded, what was the difference like in your day-to-day then versus now?
Well, I guess it was interesting. The challenges would be the reference questions of answering people on their reference questions. And if you couldn't answer it right then, to figure out which books to go to, because we didn't have the internet then either, you just get their names and phone numbers and do some research and call them back and have them either come in or tell them what you found.
Yeah. So do you see people coming in asking those type of questions now?
Not as much anymore, no. Oh, they always were interesting. They were challenging questions. No.
Do you remember any that were like the most challenging to you?
Oh, I always remember one that was in special collections. A gentleman came in, he was researching the area that's off of, I was trying to think, Touchton over there. It was Tiger Hole. He wanted to know about Tiger Hole community of what it was, and we had to do that in the Florida collection. And there were some old reference cards, and a librarian there named Mr. Harris had developed these cards to tell you exactly which books back in the Florida collection you could find. Really, it was hard information to find, but I always remember that one. That was interesting.
Yeah. And what are some of your most favorite memories of Jacksonville Public Library?
Oh, I guess the opening of the main library downtown. That was really a grand experience then.
Yeah, because that's going on. It'll be 15 in November.
Yeah, that's right. 15 in November. Because I remember when I first started, that's where they said, we're waiting for that to open up. And it took about a year to get open. But yeah.
Yeah, so you were there when it was brand new.
It was brand new.
Yeah,
it was. And then I remember the 10th anniversary. That was quite a significant event too. So that was really fun memories for the library.
Yeah. And when you retire, what do you think you'll miss most?
Oh, I want to miss the people. I will miss the customers that are coming in every day. And they don't have to come in every day, but the customers that come in and working with the friendly staff. And I've gotten to know a lot of nice people through all the branches. And it'll be the people I'll miss.
Yeah.
Because that makes it really special.
Yeah, definitely. And what has been the most rewarding part of being a librarian?
I think what I like is finding information for people, getting them hooked up with what they want, and see the smile on their face when they find it. And they're very if they're very glad, they're very grateful for what you find.
And how do librarians remember so many books? Like, do you have like a tip or a trick for remembering so many books?
No.
It's just
after
natural.
a while. It's just natural. I don't have any tips or tricks. No, I sure don't. I know some people might peg them in a certain order in their brain or something, but no.
Yeah. And do you have any advice for librarians that are just starting out?
I would just say enjoy what you do, because just enjoy helping the people with what they're finding, and enjoy the public, and don't get upset or frustrated, because it's an everyday thing, and you can always put a smile on somebody's face when they're coming in.
Right. Yeah. And what are you looking most forward to in retirement?
Oh, well,
reading a lot.
Spending more time with my husband, taking part in more church activities, seeing my nieces who live in Charlotte, North Carolina, and Richmond, Virginia, being able to visit them, sewing. I enjoy sewing, playing the piano. It's just meeting friends for lunch. It's just doing things I haven't been able to do in a long, long time.
That sounds nice. Well, we will miss you, and I hope that you have a happy and long retirement.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. And I've enjoyed everybody and knowing everybody here, and they've meant a lot to me. So thank you.